from Sam Stexel, we had an awesome show with him way back, was it last year or 2 years ago? The best kind of MLS transaction just hit the wire. A trade of discovery rights. Nashville announced that it sent the discovery rights of Dacer Caicedo to Vancouver in exchange for $75K in GAMP, because God forbid two teams ever compete with each other on the international market.
It's dumb, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the archaic MLS rules where you have to bring out the big old tome. I tried to spend one summer to learn all of the MLS rules and like try to format them down, and I couldn't even find all the rules. Like there are some rules that only the executives know, and that's the reason why they kept Nelson around technically, because he knew all the rules, and so they have him in his corners like, hey, can we do this? I don't think you can. Oh, okay. It's just that's fun to me. It's stupid and it's fun.
And on top of that, I have this Paul Tenorio tweet, also a great. We had him on the show as well. Great podcast in our Hall of Fame, playlist. If you want to check that out, I see this and I think AS Roma can set up an academy in New York and scout for talent, but Sporting Kansas City can't, Portland can't, Seattle can't, Real Salt Lake can't, Philadelphia can't. Look at the debate on homegrown territory here. He's got his link on his article from The Athletic, but I thought that was an interesting little comment. The idea that the Real Madrids, the Atletico Madrids, and the AS Romas could come in and start up these academies, and
Oh, I think his comment is more about the idea that teams in MLS can't scout the entirety of America. They have to stick to their own.
Right. Yes, and how unfair that is.
Region.
And how unfair that is. Or is it fair?
That's the thing. For some reason, almost all of our best athletes in America come from like Texas or the South. All of the best athletes in America in almost every sport come from the South. You look into it. I've noticed this from like just.
I don't know. That could be what's the word? Anecdotal. So we need to see some stats.
It is definitely anecdotal, but like you look at it with like where all the
ace card saying, what are you goons talking about?
The best high school football teams, are almost all in like Texas and like Mississippi, that sort of thing. So it's like I don't know. It's just weird that a lot of them are just from the South. You don't get that many from like the Midwest. So that the idea of like the fact that FC Dallas is getting all of this talent because they're just in the right exact area for all of these players to be sprouting up.
That's a good point. FC Dallas has been farming out the talent. DJ H saying that I think the South tends to produce more players because they're a lot more focused on it down there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that college football type of
the
town
college football
atmosphere.
Yeah, the college football culture down there,
and it trickles on down to high school. So Friday night lights become just as important as Saturday night lights.
Yeah, and it also just permeates throughout the rest of the sports in the area.
Yeah, and the importance of it.